It's me again, here for my reaction 3 to the songs from Eurovision 2021 this year. Or it is 2021, so of course it's this year. Okay, so Australia down, Ireland down. I've done those reviews, so yeah, you should see them on my channel. So yeah, please go and have a look at those. So we're on number 3. We're on Lithuania. So as I explained in my first video, the order that I'm kind of going through is the semi-finals. So I'm on semi-final 1, and so far, Ireland better than Australia. So currently, out of the 2 songs, Ireland is my favourite. So that brings us on to Lithuania with the Roop. Now, last year, big fan of the Roop. I liked it immediately, and the sad thing about last year was I really thought that was going to be the year where some countries were going to get their first win, and I personally thought that it was going to be. I mean, I had personal favourites that I prefer, like, as in there were so many strong songs last year, and I loved Lithuania, but I don't know if it would be in my kind of top 5. But in regards to who I thought was going to kind of win, I kind of thought it would be kind of a head-to-head between Lithuania and Iceland. So the quality of the song last year was so good, and I mean the bookies loved it. So yeah, so interestingly, so we're now in 2021, 2020 cancelled, which again, gutting, because I think Lithuania had a shot at potentially taking the crown for the first time. So Lithuania, the national final of Lithuania, it's one of the national finals that I don't really follow, or I've never really watched. So some national finals I do watch live. So Norway, Sweden, Estonia, on the top of my head. Lithuania, no. And it's just because it's really convoluted. It's like, it's preliminaries, quarters, semis, like it's a whole bloody marathon by the time you get to the song. And like, I do feel with Lithuania, like, there is a lot of filler songs. And so it's just not normally a national final that I follow, but obviously when the winner comes, then I will obviously invest. So yes, but the reason why I say that is the Roop, really, I think the broadcaster could have just given them the ticket to 2021 knowing that they would produce something solid. But based on what I know about the national final, I mean, I can only assume, based on kind of like how convoluted it is, I can only imagine it's a thing that people in Lithuania watch and look forward to. Like, it's an established thing. So to give the Roop the automatic ticket would just, I'm assuming, have issues with this programme, which evidently is probably very popular. So they went with the national final again this year, and basically said to Roop, you can compete, right? So I had heard Roop's song before it won, because, like I said, I really liked them last year, and I was just curious to see, like, what are they going to come back with, because how are they going to live up to their entry last year? So they released the video, like a music video of their kind of entry this year, that they were going to compete to represent Lithuania, and I loved it. So I have heard this song a few times, but I haven't seen the national final performance. I haven't seen them live. So I've watched the music video, I've listened to the song now and again when I have felt the need to do. So I haven't seen the live video. So yeah, so I'm quite interested to, but again, if 2020 is anything to go by, I am sure live it's going to be just as good as the studio, and it's not going to go down in my thoughts. So, okay, let's have a look. Okay. I think it's great that they still had the national final. Get rid of that. Oh, throwback to last year. Bit of 2020 choreography. find him so captivating as a performer. Like, he's obviously performing in a way that is odd, but he makes it look so cool. Like, you're not laughing at him, you're not laughing at his oddness, you're just like, this, like, I think some people would watch this choreography and be like, they're taking the mick. But that's not actually what's happening here. Okay, I think people in the UK would laugh at that. But I know them from last year, so I know that they're not taking the mick. This is like their style. Like, very kind of post-wedding disco floor dance movements in sync. He's very good live. Pretty sure this is live. As in, like, obviously it was live, but I don't know if they put the studio recording over it. I don't think they have. Right. This is really controversial, but now I'm watching this, like I said, I haven't listened to any song for a few weeks in preparation for this. This is really controversial, I know, but I think I prefer this to last year, and I liked last year. I love the energy. I mean, it's an earworm. The verse is good, the chorus is good. He's a captivating entertainer. And that is the same, I don't know, is the Roop a band? Because aren't they the same dancers as last year? I need to find out who the Roop is. Is it him, or is it him, the two musicians, or is it the whole five? This bit is cool. And then he takes us home. See, I actually really like this. I just find him so entertaining. I think that was live. I think it was still live. Okay. Right, listen. Let me just move that. There we go. I really like that. I just find him just a fascinating performer. And like I said, like last year with these kind of dances, like, I remember seeing it for the first time, I was like, like, is this for real? Like, is this kind of a jokey entry? Is he doing this for comedic value? But it's not that at all. So I just really hope, I now know that, I'm just hoping that people aren't going to see Roop in Rotterdam and think it is a joke entry, or it's comedic, or it's not. I mean, they're not taking themselves seriously, but there is real music behind that. I mean, it's not relying on kind of aesthetically trying to be comedic. The song is quality. I find him captivating as an entertainer. The choice of the dance moves last year, it took me a while to get used to it, but when I was used to it, I was down. So maybe this year, because I'm used to last year, I'm not looking at this in any way. I'm just a little bit kind of thinking, like, will everyone get it? And what I mean by that is they'll like the song and whatever. I think their styling is great. I think I saw them again. Where did I mean, not physically, but last year they were live somewhere. It was out with Lithuania, and they were very good. And there wasn't any backing dancers. It was just him, and I actually quite liked it. Anyway, no, they have to send this package, right? That staging, I think it's pretty much ready to go, right? Yeah. I just hope people see what I can see, and the fact that it is very credible, because obviously this and I don't know, this... I know what the... I'm from the UK. I've watched Eurovision with British people who I know already would look at it. But again, British people would vote for that, so... yeah. No, sorry, I need to go back on track. I controversially prefer this to last year. And I loved last year, and I know a lot of people loved last year, and I know there are probably some people, what do you mean some people, I would say them, I can only imagine a lot of people think last year's is better only because last year's was so good, but not only do I think this is an amazing comeback, because how do you top last year? Well, for me, I think they have. Like, I automatically like this more, but I know it's so much of an earworm that probably I could over-listen to that and probably get sick of it quite quickly. But at Eurovision, at the end of the day, like, I am, of 2 or 3% of the audience on the night that have actually heard the songs beforehand. The majority of people that watch Eurovision won't have heard it before, so if you're going to set a 3-minute song that's basically going to be memorable, going to capture people from the off, and will stick in people's mind for like 2 or 3 hours afterwards, then there we go, you've got it. So yeah, big fan. So, Australia, Ireland, Lithuania. For me, right now, Lithuania is my favourite. Lithuania, 1. Ireland, 2. Australia, 3. So that's what I think. Those are my thoughts. Please let me know what you think about it. Obviously, have I got this completely wrong? Is last year's better and I'm just talking absolute rubbish? Let me know. Please like the video. Please subscribe to follow my 2021 journey as I review the songs. Yeah, stay safe and see you soon.